Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Catrice came out with a new palette which I think is so pretty, and it's called Professional Artist Eyeshadow Palette. I've been playing with it for the past few days and now I'm ready to share my opinion of this palette. Let's talk about the packaging first, as always. You don't get a mirror in this palette and the shades are not named. In here you get 16 shades, 6 of these are matte and 10 are shimmers. Let's check the matte shades first. So you get 2 skin tone shades and then you get 2 transition shades. One is brown and one is a bit purplish. Then you get one that is quite an interesting color for a bit of pop of color on your eyes, and you get a dark brown shade. And all the rest are shimmers, so some light shades and then again something more fun, this pinky one over here. Then you get some browns and a green one. I really like this one, I like greens as always, and 2 golden shades. So overall I really love the color selection in this palette. You get mostly nudes, which are a great base for any eyeshadow look, and then you get a few pops of color to make your eye looks more fun. Unfortunately, this is also where the fun ends, because these eyeshadows are not very good quality. Especially the mattes are not very pigmented, they feel chalky, they apply very patchy and uneven, and it's quite hard to blend them. And also the shimmers, they are a bit better, but still not all that good, not really pigmented, and well, I just wasn't too happy with them. Let's just check the swatches so you can see for yourself. So here are the first 2 rows of the palette, and as you can see the 3 matte ones are not pigmented, as I said before, and the 2 light ones feel very chalky. The shimmers here are a bit better. I especially like that brown one. I think this one is the most pigmented shade in the whole palette, but overall I'm not too happy with these shades. And here are the last 2 rows. Let's first check the mattes. So that purplish transition shade one is kind of funny because it has a totally different consistency than the other ones. It's way more powdery and soft, which is usually good, but I wish it would be more pigmented. Then the bright pink one, I thought I'm gonna love this shade, but unfortunately it's not very pigmented and it applies very patchy, as you will see later in the demo, because I used that one, and it's sort of the same with the brown matte shade. And the shimmers are again a bit better, except that third shade, which doesn't look so bad when swatched, but when you try to put it on your eyes, it's just pure glitter and no color, so I didn't like it at all. But I was pleasantly surprised by that green shade, because it looks a bit boring and not so vibrant in the palette, but when you put it on your eyes or when you swatch it, it's actually a bit better than expected. So these were the swatches, so you could see for yourself that the shades are not as pigmented as you would probably want them to be. And now let me just show you the demo of how these eyeshadows apply. I did cut out some of the blending and building up the color, especially that pink one that I have on my eyes, because otherwise the video would be way too long, but I hope that you still got an idea of how much blending and building was required to get this eye look. Yes, the look is pretty in the end, but I could get a similar look or even better one with less work, with some better palettes than this one. Since drugstore is really stepping up their game lately, I think you can get better palettes for about the same price. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention this palette costs about 10 euros. I expected much more from this palette and I'm actually quite disappointed. I think Catrice is quite known for having bad eyeshadows and I thought that they're gonna try to fix that reputation with this new release, but I guess next time. I hope this review was helpful and I feel really bad for bringing you another bad product, but at least you can save your money and maybe buy something of better quality. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing so we can see each other next time. Bye! And in here you get 16 shades, 6 of these are shimmers and no, you don't get a mirror in this palette. Oh, how am I holding this?